National Kiss and Makeup Day and Gene Simmons' birthday, I have to tell Brad. Brad, did you know that today is National Kiss and Makeup Day and Gene Simmons' birthday? What the fuck?
Are you ready for jams and cocktails? And welcome to a brand new episode of the Jams and Cocktails live podcast. I'm Brad Brock, and I'll be your host with the most tonight on your entertainment journey. Joining me on the Destruction crew here in the legendary JNC Lounge, of course, is the mesmerizing Miss Jordyn Starchild. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. The Bad Bitch Bible's Elly Brock. And Derek, the Master of Disaster, Zoogle. Playing the part of the spaceman. You may all be wondering, right? You may all be wondering why we're doing all this. It is because it is Gene Simmons from Kiss's birthday, and it's Kiss and Makeup Day if you're watching this on Wednesday. So we are stoked. By the way, I also have my own mask here. The Gene Simmons mask. At any rate.
That's enough of that.
That's enough of that. Well, you guys, I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in live tonight on YouTube, Facebook, or JNC Radio. And, of course, a thank you to those of you catching the show later on your favorite podcast platforms like Spotify and iHeartRadio, or on Roku, which is a new platform for us. And we're very excited because a lot of people have added it and gave us a 5-star rating, and we're very, very grateful to you. And we hope that more of you add the channel to your Roku and give us a 5-star rating. Wherever you're tuning in, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and other social medias of the like. You guys, there is a lot going on in the entertainment world, so we've got a fun show for you tonight, talking about headlines and catching up with our panelists. Nice to have Derek back in the lounge with us tonight. You'll get your midweek motivation from Elly Brock. We'll take a peek inside the Jordy Files with all of your entertainment headlines. We'll play a round of shock collar trivia in a game we call Truth Hurts. And we're going to hit you with all our shameless plugs. Of course, we'll be featuring some great Treasure Coast music throughout the show. But before we dive into tonight's festivities, I think it's time that we have our cocktail of the week. So you guys, our cocktail this week is a personal throwback for me. It goes back to my days and nights performing on cruise ships. I used to drink these all the time, and back then they were called the 0010, but tonight we're just simply calling them Brad's favorite martini. It's 1 part vodka, 1 part gin, a splash of Grand Marnier, a splash of sweet vermouth. You shake and ice until super cold till it hurts your hands, as we found out earlier. And of course, you serve it in a martini glass. We didn't do that because we're a little
ratchet.
We're a little ratchet here. But you guys, this is Brad's favorite martini. Cheers to all of you, including Jordyn. Jordyn's working real hard tonight, you guys. Real hard. Cheers. This is a sipper. Don't shoot this thing.
Oh my.
But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Usually it's a lot colder than that.
Yeah, it's not that cold anymore.
Not
it's
anymore.
been sitting for a minute.
For a minute. But what do you guys think? I mean, of the flavor.
It burns like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's 100% alcohol. There's nothing in there.
Yeah,
that's
I'm not a
mixer of
big
any
fan
kind.
of martinis, but I'll sip on it.
Ooh.
It burns so good.
All right, Derek's in. Jordyn knows she's had this before, so she's. Anyway, you guys, join us each week for our shot of the week or cocktail of the week by heading to jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning and, of course, get everything that you need delivered straight to your door from our friends at Drizzly.
Drizzly!
Yeah. Oh, man.
I wasn't even paying attention, but I heard Drizzly and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was your cue, and you met it, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So let's go around and catch up. I mean, it's been an entire week since I saw most of you. It's been even longer since I saw Derek. So let's. Oh man, did you guys hear that burp?
That's
It's grody.
We're off to a great
haven't heard
start.
that word in at least 10 years.
I am a
Really?
child of the 80s.
I say grody all the time.
I
all
don't
the time.
see you ever.
That is true.
I said on the phone the other day with a representative, Kaka, and she was like, Kaka, I haven't heard that in years. And she chuckled at me and she was like, thank you for bringing, I was like, you're welcome for bringing that word back. She's like, I'm going to use that.
Caca. I mean,
Caca.
I'm pretty sure that's the Spanish word for poop, right?
It is.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me. My Spanish roots are coming out.
Olay.
Olay. So, Derek, let's start with you, man. What have you been up to? The last time I saw you, we got real super drunk at Duffy's. If you guys don't know about Duffy's,
Oh my God, I was there.
Yeah, Elly was there.
Elly was there.
Jordyn there was
I
there.
went to the wrong Duffy's.
Jordyn was there for some
Jordyn
of it.
disappeared and we were like,
No.
yeah, she went home.
Yeah, I went to the wrong Duffy's because.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. We
And
were
then
all in
home.
different cars.
Yeah.
Every single one of us.
Yeah. I
That
got to
night-
hold a kitten.
That night was the first night I've ever been thrown out of Brad's house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. By the time we got back here, Brad was ready for bed.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
time.
It was
Well,
time.
to be fair, I had just played a show like all afternoon at the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart. Got pretty hectic down there. So not only was I tired, but then I was drinking. I ate 1 million crab legs. And
There's your problem.
Yeah,
You
and
should
then-
It
have
took
had
you
1,000,001.
forever to eat your food,
I
too.
know, it was a long time.
It was a long time.
I savored it, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
It was cold as fuck at the end, wasn't it?
There were
Was.
many stops
There were many stops.
So-
on that night.
At any rate, we brought it back to the legendary JNC Lounge where we are right now, and you know, of course, you could probably see it in Elly's, but we have a full liquor bar back there, and so we went a little ham here. We talked some shit. We played a little piano for about 30 seconds.
Nope.
Yeah, I
we
was
didn't.
like, did we play piano?
Nope.
I don't think we did.
The piano played, yes, but there was no going ham. You had water.
Literally,
That was
I
smart.
slammed 2 bottles of water, and then you were like, I need to go to bed. And we're like, okay,
Yeah,
peace.
yeah, that sounds about right. It sounds good. So,
It's a good night.
Yeah. And I had work in the morning. I made it.
not sure what I had to do in the morning. I guess nothing. I don't think it was anything because I think that was a Sunday night.
Did I have work?
was a
No,
Sunday
I
night.
had off.
Yeah.
It was a Sunday night.
Yeah,
had off.
that's why
I
you were
had
going
off.
ham with us anyway.
I did have to wake up early and get my oil changed, though. And then I did end up at work.
I tell
but-
you what, Elly was slaying the game at every bar that we went to that night. Every dude was about the L-Meister.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
Did you meet anybody interesting at either of those places?
No.
Come on, Brad was very interested.
Okay. I have not texted him back. Sorry if he's watching. I don't know if he's watching.
you
Probably
can't-
not,
We
Well,
but
you
didn't
no.
can't.
discuss-
His name was Brad.
His name was Brad.
Oh, you can't date someone with your brother's name.
Yeah,
That's
like
weird.
that's weird.
That's
You
automatically
can't do that. You
no.
can't do that at all.
That's like dating someone with your same name. You can't do
Right.
that either.
right.
Yeah,
It
there's
was awkward.
limits.
Yeah.
What about dating somebody with the same last name? I find that weird because I think that somewhere in the genealogy you're probably related,
Right. Yeah.
down the line. But like, wouldn't that make things easier if you're trying to like change over your driver's licenses and your credit cards?
Okay,
and all
but
that
what
stuff?
are the chances that you're going to meet someone with the same last name?
What if
For
your last
me,
name is like
it's not
Smith?
happening.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know?
Everyone's a Smith.
Everyone's a Smith.
What if their last name is your first name?
Brock.
Brock? I could totally see
Or
it.
Brad?
Brad.
Yeah. Well, I guess it wouldn't apply to you.
Or like Bradley's or something like that.
But
Oh, yeah.
I could be Jordyn with the Y, and then if I married someone with the last name Jordyn with an A, it could be Jordyn, but spelt differently.
She's going to marry someone
That's
else.
weird.
That's what I'm
That would
hearing.
be weird, right?
So weird.
Yeah. Or you could do it too, Derek, but then Derrick.
I've never met anybody with the last name Derek,
I don't know.
and I
All
certainly
things are
will
possible
not
through life.
Yes. So they are.
date all things.
So Derek, what have you been
Anyway, what
up
have you been up
Oh,
to?
since we last saw you?
That was a weird conversation.
Man, just keeping busy at work. Started a new location, and they're treating me well, so I'm loving it there. Y'all should come out and see me at Benny, Hanna, and Stewart.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Benny Hanna. We do a great show, and I won't cook for you unless you really want me to. But I can't flip the eggs or anything like that yet.
You can't
Can
do
you
like
do
the egg drop.
the onion volcano.
Oh, I can do the onion volcano.
Sweet. That's the best part anyway.
I could do that here. It's so easy.
So we should probably
Nice.
work that out one day. We should probably work out a volcano,
We
onion
can do it.
volcano.
You have everything you need in this room to do an onion, except the onion.
Except for the
Except onions. The most important part.
Yeah, we have one in the fridge.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you do.
Well,
We're doing an onion volcano later.
you
That's
guys,
the halftime show.
we are on officially on vacation right now. So who knows what's going to happen this evening? Because all I have to do is get up in the morning, pour myself into a car, and get on an airplane and fly for a couple hours. So I'm very, very stoked for the next week. Yes, exactly.
It's been so relaxing already.
Well, we're maybe once Jordan's half a Xanax kicks in and her cocktails kick in, we'll talk a little bit about her adventures
If I can talk.
if she could talk, which
I might
maybe
be doing sign language. I don't know.
might even be funnier. But yeah, Derek, that's
Yeah.
great, man. I'm stoked that you got into a new gig and you're stoked about it. We will definitely come to visit you.
Come on by, man. We can set up something where we all go together and make fun of the cooks. I love it.
Love it, love it. Ellie, what have you been up to?
Working and more work and cats and work
And working cats and working
and working
cats.
cats. Working cats.
Oh, we might get ticked by
Yeah, you
the.
can't
That's
do
why
that.
you got to change it to working cats, Brad.
Yeah, you're right. Look at you, always thinking.
Yeah,
That's what I love about you.
thank you.
Nice. Jordyn, how's your week going so far?
Oh, it's just swell. I'm on vacation and nothing is stressful.
Not one thing, you guys.
It's all solved. It only took $500,000, but it's all solved.
$500,000.
Whatever. I just told her, I said, Jordyn,
That's
just,
only a quarter of Brad's yearly income.
yeah.
That's only our
Nothing.
salaries for the rest of our life, so we're good now. We're good.
Well, just throw us on the poor bus. Why don't you?
I feel like that's a pretty good life salary.
Oh, my God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Depending how long you
wow.
live, you know.
It's always good to have you guys back here in the lounge and catch up with you. What's
Quick
up?
question for you, Brad.
Oh, quick answer.
So, what have you been up to since last week? Because you
Oh,
asked
yeah.
all of us.
Oh, man.
Tables have turned.
Well, let me tell you, my life is much like Groundhog's Day, and where you see this brick wall behind here. To you, it might be a beautiful brick wall, but to me, it's a cage that I never escape. I spend a lot of time in the lounge. Let's just put it that way. Between doing this show and also producing the Johnny Ringo show, which we actually did today also. Because we're going out of town, so we had to knock it out. A little preview. We are actually 100% live right now if you're watching on Wednesday night. So this isn't pre-recorded. So we are watching the chats and the comments. And speaking of, I'm going to look at them. And say, hey, what's up to Linda? Good evening to you as well. Paul Robertson, we love you, dude. And what else? Who's he talking about coming to Palm Beach? West Palm Beach?
maybe
Kiss.
us. Oh, Kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And Robin Hawkins, what's up? Thank you for tuning in on Facebook there. So yeah, my week has been pretty mundane. I played my regular standard shows.
Which you can find out where he's playing on bradbrock.com, jamesandcocktails.com.
Yeah, bradbrock.com.
Follow
Brad Brock.
all his social media pages, and you'll know where he's going to be from day to day.
Derek's delivering all of my shameless plugs tonight.
Period.
I'm taking the day off. I'm on vacation.
You're on vacation, man. That's what I'm here for.
Oh man. Well, you guys, we got so much to talk about. There is so much going on in entertainment land, and some heavy hitting things that actually went down just yesterday. So this week has been wild. So without further ado, we're going to dive into the Jordy Files. Jordy. That was Blue's Clues. Jordan.
Hello.
Did you jump? When I said that?
No, I just looked up. Maybe I did jump. I don't know.
Just out of the corner of my eye.
I don't know what's
Thought
going
I
on
saw you
anymore.
jump. Jordan, how are you doing today?
Fantastic.
Oh my God,
How
you
are
guys!
you?
If you could have seen Jordan leading up to this episode, just like the three of us knuckleheads are just in here having drinks, talking shit, having a gay old time, and Jordan, poor Jordan, is just so stressed about our trip coming up this week, tomorrow.
I've turned on the Jordy charm though. Now we're good.
The Jordy.
Like I said, I hope
I'm a god dang professional.
yeah. Ding, ding. But yeah, so here we are in the Jordy Files. We have just a ton of
A plethora.
of headlines. So we're just going to put us all on the screen here. And why don't we kick it off with some birthdays? We have some cool birthdays out there.
Get out of my head.
In fact, the namesake of our episode, his birthday is today as well.
What a coincidence.
Like we didn't even know. Will you tell us about it?
Okay, so happiest of birthdays to Blake Lively, Billy Ray Cyrus, Tim Burton, Kel Mitchell, Sean Connery, Rachel Ray, Rachel Bilson, Alexander Skarsgård, Tom Hollander, Regis Philbin, Elvis Costello, and Gene Simmons.
Oh my God.
Popular birthday. And
That's like
then
everyone.
No kidding.
Ever.
And it's like, what a hodgepodge. Could you
And-
imagine having all these people at Chuck E. Cheese
and
together at the same time?
Oh,
And
Huge birthday.
birthday shout out to JNC alumni Bethany Lynn.
Bethany, she's in there too. We love you, guys.
That would be a fun Chuck E. Cheese. It's better than the robotic, like rat and bird and.
Yeah, like from Shot
Creepy.
Collar Trivia last week.
Did you have at your Chuck E. Cheese when I was growing up? The one we used to go to had like a show, and it had them, and
Yeah,
they were
there's-
like,
oh yeah.
There's the Jamboree.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
super creepy
We
but
totally had
exciting. Yeah, I
It
don't
was-
remember what they were. What were the characters?
You had the.
There was.
It was just Chuck E. Cheese.
It was a
Yeah.
lot.
And some
It was a
other
lot to take in
knuckleheads.
for a child. Yeah.
I was
Anyway.
never scared by it. I think I was too young to
I
realize.
feel
that
like
it was
now
fake.
it might be very
It would be
terrifying.
scary. Yeah, like Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah, and they're like moving like this.
It's so wild.
Yeah, I didn't see that show actually performed until I was probably 25, and
Oh.
I was
Ah.
like, "What in the heck
What?
is
Oh,
this?
wow.
As a child,
These kids."
this was
Traumatic.
That was the
pinnacle.
coolest thing. Yeah.
It was. It was.
Like these creatures are alive.
Yeah.
Yep. They were
Unbelievable.
real.
I watched a little kid look at the animatronic Chucky and the one that was walking around and get so confused.
Do you know who's Disney World has been, I don't know about their lives now, but has always been very careful that only one character at a time was in the park out in public view. There was never a duplicate.
I think they still do that, where they only have one character.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the only way to keep the magic, really. But
Most magical place in the world.
yeah, happy birthday to everybody. In the same sad note, or not, I mean, that's a happy note. Happy birthday. But on the sad opposite side of that, we had a couple passings of
They're unbirthdays.
of massive legends, and I guess we'll start with the most recent, which is Charlie Watts, the drummer from the Rolling Stones, passed away just yesterday, and we all knew that he was a little sick. I think we even reported it here on the podcast that he dropped out of the most recent Rolling Stones tour because he was not feeling well, and sadly, Charlie passed away just yesterday.
How old was he?
I believe that he was 80.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just incredibly sad, and
Okay, but to be an 80-year-old rock star, that's success.
yep.
And still playing.
Right.
He was 80.
That's wicked.
Bernard Doherty said Tuesday that Watts passed away peacefully in a London hospital, and he was surrounded by his family.
Aw.
Went on to say that Charlie was a cherished husband, father, and grandfather, and also a member of the Rolling Stones, one of the greatest drummers of his generation. And as I mentioned, he announced that he would not be joining the Stones in their 2021 tour because of an undefined health issue, which clearly claimed him.
Oh my God. How old is
legendary.
everyone in the Rolling Stones, though?
Ancient. All of them.
And they're going on tour. That's incredible.
But if we're going to talk about it for a second,
yeah.
the Rolling Stones, one of the most legendary bands that have had, until now, all original members touring consistently for years since their inception. They never took a break. They've been releasing records forever and touring consistently. And I think the only lag in it was the last year with COVID.
Right.
But yeah.
That's
and
wild.
So it's truly the end of a rock and roll era.
Right.
Because, it will never... I hope they continue to tour and create music, but it will never again be the same as it was with Charlie.
Well said.
Now, an equally legendary character passed away. The second part of a legendary group, the Everly Brothers, Don Everly, clearly a very old photograph of Don. Don Everly passed away just a few days ago. So back to back, we have legends that are
on Saturday, August 21st.
Yep, he was 84 years old.
Goodness.
So he even superseded old Charlie.
Yeah.
But he died at his home in Nashville, Tennessee on this past Saturday. And according to his attorney and family spokesperson, Don lived by what he felt in his heart. Don expressed his appreciation for the ability to live his dreams, living in love with his soulmate and wife Adela, and sharing the music that made him an Everly brother. Don always expressed how grateful he was for his fans. So, wake up, little Susie. Sad time for legendary music, but So those were the things that I wanted to get out of the way pretty quickly there, so that we can move on to some happier notes. Anybody have any better news?
Back to birthdays.
Birthdays.
Oh yeah.
Dua Lipa has been causing so much commotion on Instagram with all of her birthday stuff. So her birthday was on, I want to say the 21st or 22nd. And she's been blowing up on Instagram. And I love Dua Lipa. She's amazing.
Now,
she's perfection.
How old is Dua Lipa?
She just turned 26. But she's a model and she's an artist, and she's doing that collaboration with Elton John, right? We talked about that last week.
Right.
And So she's been blowing up on Instagram with like all of her like fashion, I guess, and like she's gorgeous, right? But like I've been reading so much on Instagram about her, and I love her so much. I just wanted to gush
her
about
little
her.
Crocheted bikini.
Yeah, and she was wearing Fenty. Shout out Rihanna.
Crocheted.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
Yes.
Does that work well in water?
No, probably not.
So it's strictly for fashion, not for
Strictly fashion, yeah.
Yeah, you
But
just
she had,
you lay
like,
out and take photos in that. You
Literally.
don't actually
Could
go
you imagine
in
the
water.
suntan in that in a little crochet bikini?
I feel like you could wear that in the wintertime and
Probably
I guess
not.
keep your nipples warm.
No, your nipples
Only your
poke out of
nipples.
there. Yeah. But no, like she's like such a
So, yeah.
fashion guru. But
so
like
for her birthday, is there a reason why she's ramping up her social media presence?
I don't know, but like she's doing that collaboration with Elton John.
Right.
She's had back to back like pop hits, you know, like the biggest one with DaBaby and all of that stuff. And
Sure.
I say that as the whitest person in the world. Like, how are white people
DaBaby.
supposed to say DaBaby?
Exactly
How
like
are
you're
we-
saying it. Exactly like you're saying it.
It's not a good name.
Oh, it's
Not the
terrible.
best to say.
But anyways, but no, yeah, Dua Lipa is I
Killing
feel
it.
like yeah, she's killing it right now.
Yeah, her and I would say Olivia Rodriguez.
That kid is going
Both
to
of them are just
blow
like
it out the gates. You know?
killing the radio right now.
Yeah.
Back to back. I feel like if it's not one, it's the other. Their songs just
And it's
back-to-back
crazy.
hits.
If you ever seen a photograph of Dua Lipa's dad, he looks like the
Oh
same
my god,
age
he's so
as her.
hot. He's,
yeah,
so hot.
Yeah,
He is
Okay,
a
enough of
silver
that.
fox.
he's a beautiful man.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
He-
he could be
to
her
be
like
fair.
older brother.
Well,
He's a
Dua
beautiful
Lipa's
man.
only 26, you
Yeah.
know? So like her dad's probably what, 45?
Probably.
Yeah, somewhere in and around
Yeah.
that age, I imagine.
Yeah.
What do you think, Derek, of Dua Lipa's dad?
I agree. He's a very attractive man. Reminds me somewhat of the Brad Brock in All of Us, you know.
Oh wow.
Such a silver fox.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, Derek.
you're hotter, Brad.
Yeah, so
Aw.
I guess. Well, thank you, Jordan.
Dua
I'll take
Lipa
that.
is
That
definitely
Xanax
turning
is
it up,
kicking
though.
in for Jordan.
A little cross-eyed, but you're looking
Excellent.
good.
Chronically crossing.
So yeah, so we'll keep an eye on Dua Lipa and see what she's Dua Lipa, and we're gonna see what she's getting into. Very exciting.
Yeah.
And this is all for her 26th birthday.
Yeah,
This is
she
all
like
happening.
it's been like a week long adventure with her, and she's been in the tabloids so much for just her birthday Instagram post, and like she's partying like so she's was it Bella Hadid?
Mhm.
She's dating her brother, so like they've all been together, so it's like all the models, and it's like, could you imagine going on holiday with a bunch of supermodels?
I may have.
You just don't remember, I'm sure.
I may have once or twice. Might have raised my blood pressure a little. I don't know.
Oh God.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I would love to just give it the shot and see what it's like. You know. An
But she living
experience.
her life out there. She is on the top of the charts, gorgeous, in
Every
high
day.
fashion. Like,
Every day there's something new popping up on my Google feed saying Dua Lipa this, Dua Lipa that,
oh my God, she's
the
fucking
crochet
killing
bikini, the
it. Killing it.
I tell you, sometimes they don't show the pictures, but I go looking.
And that's what. But that's the
I try
point,
to
because then
find
you
They
go
drag
and
you
you
in.
Google her, and then you go to her Instagram. Like, the girl is killing it. I love her. Dua Lipa, I love
She got
you.
on lockdown.
Yeah, she's awesome. Speaking of people making headlines, Beyonce is in the news this week.
Queen Bey.
Queen Bey, she is the first black woman to wear the coveted Tiffany yellow diamond in a photo shoot. And I'm going to pull up the story here so that I can properly read about what it's all about. Where are you, Beyonce? So yeah. And this is a team-up effort between her and Jay-Z, who have been married now for over a decade. They are the new face of a Tiffany and Company campaign called About Love. Singer Beyonce and her rapper husband Jay-Z are once again turning heads, and this time they're making history as well. So it says that the powerhouse couple is the new face of Tiffany and Company, and they are celebrating modern love. The luxury jeweler announced on Monday. So the photo on the screen there, you can see her wearing this incredible diamond. It's unbelievable because there's only been a few people that have actually worn this
there's
out.
only been 3 other people, right? Or
Yeah.
4?
Yeah,
It says
she's
the iconic
fourth.
128 karat Tiffany diamond, which the company acquired in 1878. And it's rarely put on display anyway. Some of you may recognize it from the very famous film Breakfast at Tiffany's, worn by the one and only Audrey Hepburn. And Lady Gaga actually wore it to the 2019 Academy Awards. So Beyonce is only the 4th woman, as we mentioned, and the first black woman to wear the diamond in more than a century. So congratulations, Beyonce, always making
history.
Making history.
She's
Herstory, as
a
RuPaul
true
said.
bad bitch.
Yeah.
So
So
I wonder
true.
who the other person was. Audrey Hepburn, Lady Gaga,
and
Beyonce.
and then there's another one.
there were 2. Gal Gadot. I don't know if I'm saying that
Gal
right.
Gadot.
Gal Gadot,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
I wonder
Yeah,
why
she
didn't-
wore it, and then there was another actress that wore it as well. I want to say it's like Mary or Margaret or something.
Well, this article, at any rate, says
Yeah.
Beyonce is only the 4th woman. So Audrey Hepburn, Gaga, Gal Gadot, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Margaret.
I don't know. There was one
It's
other
me,
one.
Mary Margaret.
It's me again, Margaret. It's a little inside joke with me and Derek.
Okay.
But I have to digress because while we're talking about the one, the only Beyonce,
Are we going to
rumor
talk about
has
her
it.
destiny?
Oh, Derek,
Or her child's.
you guys, is
Whoa.
Destiny's Child gearing up for a reunion?
They've been talking about that for, I feel like, ever.
Is every teenage girl's heart about to burst to their chest?
If not teenage girl, then every mid-30s girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
We're
yeah.
still in love with
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
I forget how old I am these days. You guys, the article goes on to say fans almost lost their breath on Wednesday after social media pages for the group, which is comprised of Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams, updated their profile photos. This simple act sent Twitter into a frenzy, making Destiny's Child a trending topic due to speculation, which we're going to talk a lot about because there is quite a bit of speculation going on in the entertainment world. And we'll send it over to Elly, in fact, right after this to talk about another speculatory story. Don't think that's a real word, but we're going with it tonight. Turned into a frenzy, and nobody really knew what it meant. Some believe it means that new music is on the horizon from the group. There was a belief that was fueled by a rare interview that Beyonce did with Harper's Bazaar. And after explaining that she's been in the studio for a year and a half, the Ivy Park founder revealed that, yes, the music is coming. So
it's not like a reunion. They're actually getting back together and making new music.
Whether or not that music will be Beyonce's solo or with the trio, it was not specified. But
Either way,
Destiny's
it's
Child
exciting.
split in 2006, and their final album, Destiny Fulfilled, which is brilliant. If you're going to end it out, you might as well end it with that record. And, of course, Soldier and Lose My Breath, all of those were on that record. They reunited in 2018 for a set during Beyonce's headlining performance at Coachella, but that was it. You know, and then, of course, you know, COVID obviously put a kibosh on a lot of stuff, but who knows? It may be coming.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Elly, tell us about some other speculatory celebrity
Ooh.
gossip.
So we all know how much I love the Kardashians.
Yes.
Always.
Don't we?
I love them so much. Anyways, so it hasn't been confirmed by the family yet, but every like magazine and like even Vogue commented on it and was like, yeah, it's happening, is that Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott are pregnant again with their second child.
Now, is it Kylie or Travis that's pregnant?
Kylie.
Okay, good.
I would assume so.
To be
Who
determined.
knows? Who knows? The
Anything-
world is their
Anything is
oyster.
possible with the Kardashians.
Right, for real. But yeah, I'm for it. I love it. I'm stoked. Like, Kylie is one of my favorites of the Kardashians.
You were mentioning to me off air that she is actually the most wealthy Kardashian currently.
She is.
Is that right?
Well, I don't know anymore because Kim Kardashian is now considered a billionaire. And with her split from Kanye, like, I feel like they're both going to be billionaires. But yeah, Kylie is up there.
Unbelievable.
She's either the most rich or the second richest one out of all of them.
Oh, either
yeah.
of those sound terrible.
Right. But yeah, so when she was pregnant the first time, no one really knew because she hid it from social media. So like the speculation right now, because she's been posting on Instagram and social media, but everyone's like, well, it might be older pictures. And like she just had her birthday recently because she is also a Leo. I'm way too involved in this, but anyway.
No kidding. My God. It's amazing. It's awesome.
But yeah, so like she's been posting, you know, like swimsuits because she has her new Kylie swim coming out and all of this stuff. And like Travis Scott is a very successful rapper and is like doing great, whatever. But with her first pregnancy, it was very quiet and hush hush. There were no pictures of her being pregnant on social media. So she was kind of like doing the same thing. If people are believing it, because there hasn't been any confirmation from the family yet.
Right.
So like, I don't know. It's just a nice little mystery.
My
to
question
see.
is, when there was photos released of her being pregnant the first time,
That was
like-
after, like almost a year after she had birth.
but were there photographs at all of her actually pregnant?
Yes, but they were released after Stormy
that's fine.
was born.
But what did she look like? Was she obviously pregnant in those photographs? Or
Yeah.
did she look like one of those little tiny itty minis?
No, she was big. Cause like, I mean, like Kim Kardashian, when she got pregnant, she was big too. Like that's
but I
just
feel like Kim Kardashian's much bigger than Kylie in general.
right. But Kylie, like, bro, she's tall. She's like 5'9", 5'10".
Everyone's tall for me.
Okay. But no, like out of the Kardashians, because like Kim's like 5'3", Kourtney's like 5'2", whatever. Like they're the little ones. But yeah, like, and I understand, like, and Kylie just in general is not very like open about her own life. Like she posts her
Smart.
she posts her business posts, and she'll post, you know, like these little vacation photos and stuff because that's, you know, she's an influencer and things like that. But other than that, like her personal life, you really don't hear a lot about it.
True.
So
Yeah,
like
I guess
it
you're
makes
right,
sense
yeah.
that her pregnancy is going to be secretive again. But yeah, it's just interesting to see like so many people trying to figure out whether it's true or not. And it's very interesting to see magazines like Vogue and, you know, Teen Vogue and all those like big named magazines.
Speculating.
They're not speculating. They're like, yeah, it's happening. But the family hasn't said a word. And she's posting pictures in bikinis on her Instagram where you can clearly see that she's not. And it's like, what is happening? I'm so excited.
She's so excited. Oh,
I love it.
I love your little berets, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So
It's what
cute.
I'm channeling my inner Dua Lipa over here.
I have to mention though, Dua Lipa's music video for not levitating. It's the one before that. Why is that?
Don't start now.
Yes,
I know
Don't
all
Start
of it.
Now.
I'm sorry.
It's so great because I believe that it's actually performed live in a warehouse, and it seems as though it's all one big take, some big like production. If you guys haven't checked it out, go and check out Don't Start Now.
Yes.
Don't Start Now on the music video. It's dope. It's so good.
So I love Tiny Desk. That's one of the anything that comes out on Tiny Desk, I'm watching it. I was talking earlier about the Justin Bieber Tiny Desk concert that I saw, and Dua Lipa did one too. Fantastic. Go check that one out too.
We should do a segment called The Tiniest Desk.
Just
and build the tiniest desk and have our musicians perform right behind it.
Oh man.
And put a little apple on it, the most ridiculous thing. Oh my god. Destiny's Child. We're done with that. I have a little bit of a rant to go on. So we're going to talk about that real quick. This was a story that just dropped today if you're watching on Wednesday. This is the kid that was photographed.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for this.
Derek is ready for this. We were talking about this, and it became a hot topic button before we pressed play today. The kid that was photographed for the cover of the very, very famous, legendary, even if you will, Nirvana Nevermind record, is now filing suit.
30 years later.
30 years later. If I could find my mouse here and scroll over to the story, I'll pull it up and we could read a little bit about it. So it says the man that was photographed naked underwater as a baby and later ended up on Nirvana's iconic Nevermind album cover filed a lawsuit Tuesday alleging he was a victim of child pornography.
Oh dear.
That is a massive allegation to levy against anyone, particularly. But this is levied against a huge amount of people.
15 people are being sued for $150,000 a piece.
Yes. Spencer Eldon, who is now 30, as you'd mentioned, he is asking for at least $150,000 from each of the defendants, who include surviving band members Dave Grohl, who we all know and love, Chris Novoselic, Courtney Love, who is the executor of Cobain's estate, Guy Osiri, Heather Perry, managers of Cobain's estate, the photographer Kirk Weddle, art director Robert Fisher, and a number of existing or defunct record companies. I don't even know how you sue a defunct record company, but he's going after them. You guys, this is 30 years ago.
So on the cover of this album, it has the baby in the underwater.
Right.
And in the photo, there is a dollar bill being held on a fishing line, which in the argument that Eldon's lawyers are making, that makes it into a sexual entrapment.
Right. Well, the article goes to say that generally, non-sexualized nude photos of infants are not considered child pornography under law. But Eldon's lawyer, Robert Lewis, alleges the inclusion of the currency in the shot that's been superimposed makes the baby appear, quote, like a sex worker.
Oh, wow.
Now, he was what, 4 months old in the picture?
I believe that's what it
4
was.
months old sex worker.
Okay, but also to get the photo, did the parents or was it released? Like, did they willingly supply the photo to be used for anything?
It was the contract was never signed off on. However, in the article, it talks about how Eldon's parents were given $200 for the photo after a pool party.
Yeah. Well, so it goes on to say,
interesting.
It was the 80s.
Yeah.
The thing, and this is what really gets me, is since then, there has been at least 3 times where Eldon has recreated this photo, including when he was 25 years old, 5 years ago.
And that's the one that's on the screen right now if you're watching.
He chose to do that.
And he went on to say that when he decided to do this, he actually he said to the photographer, let's do it naked. But then he thought that it would be weird. So he wore his swim shorts instead. Yeah. So,
but now he's saying that it's caused medical and emotional trauma for him, that it's caused him to
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, who's gonna recognize him as an adult from that baby picture?
Now-
First of all,
Well, maybe
Okay,
that
going
maybe
on-
that
But
little
him-
schmeckle hasn't grown at
but
all.
him recreating this on his own accord is now going to make him recognized. So now people are gonna see him. So he's created this mess for himself.
Hang on.
That's accurate.
In the same article, it talks about how his first job that he had for 5 years was given to him because the man noticed him, or he mentioned that he was the Nirvana baby.
Right. So he's using
He
it.
mentioned it and got the gig based on it being cool.
So
Right.
let's take a little survey here amongst ourselves. Who thinks that this case is going to be thrown right the fuck out? I say aye.
I don't know if it's gonna get thrown out. I think they're gonna settle.
I think they should
I think
just
he's
throw,
gonna get money for this.
I was gonna say they should just throw some money at him to shut him the fuck up.
For real.
Honestly, like just give the dude $100,000
But
and send him on his
I
way collectively.
do-
All of you. That's all he wants.
That's
So
all he wants is
just-
money. But I do feel like this is going to I feel like he would have left it alone. He would have had like some
A stronger
credibility.
case, yeah.
Like people would have still been willing to work with him and be like, oh yeah, you're the fucking Nirvana baby, right? But now that he's doing this, I feel like he's going to lose more money than he's going to gain from the settlement.
I agree. Kevin McLaughlin chiming in on YouTube. He says this has got to be the bright idea of some ambulance chasing lawyer just out there to take people's money. And he also went on to say that is a bunch of crap, a hooker baby. and I agree. Like, yeah. And if you guys have any thoughts on this, by the way, please chime into our chats and comments there.
Yeah,
We're
and
happy
like
to
you
read 'em.
said, Elly, how can we even prove that he's the baby?
Right.
Da baby.
Duh baby. Right. But no, like honestly, like no one would recognize him. Like, do you look like your baby photo? Like
listen.
at 4 months old? Like, no one does.
This is what
Oh,
he
God.
is saying he is suffering from in the per the
He
article.
ain't suffering from nothing.
He's suffering from
listen
lack
to
of dollar
this.
dollar
Per the-
bills.
That's
y'all.
it. Yeah, he's suffering because he broke.
Per the article, he says, as a result of this, Eldon has, quote, and I quote, has been and will continue to suffer personal injury and permanent harm, including extreme and permanent emotional distress with physical manifestations, interference with his normal development and educational process, lifelong loss of income,
Wow.
earning capacity, loss of past and future wages, past and future expenses for medical and psychological treatment,
Oh my
loss
god.
of enjoyment of life,
This is a lot.
and other losses.
Oh, he
Okay, so-
has
But
no
this
idea
has-
yet because him going after Nirvana for this bullshit
So
is going to ruin his
He's
life.
going to
So-
have to move to a third world country.
Three,
Yeah.
3 points. I feel like he has some good arguments because A, his name is Eldon, so I'm sure he
I was
is.
just thinking, I was
That's
like,
his last
suffering
name.
child
That's his
Eldon.
last
Oh, that's his
last
last
name.
name. What's his
Okay.
first name?
Spencer.
Okay.
That's even
Anyway,
worse.
and he's probably obviously pissed that his parents only got $200. He's probably like, fam, we could have had like $2 million from this photograph.
He has worked with Nirvana to recreate these pictures. It wasn't just him on his own. He
Right.
has worked with them to recreate these pictures on the 10th anniversary, 15th anniversary, and 25th anniversary.
I
He's just being a dick.
I'm going to have to check
Pun
the
intended.
authenticity of that because in this article it says that he had reached out several times to Dave Grohl and the other guys, and they refuse to,
And
or
how-
not refuse, but they just don't respond back. I think he's done these shoots on his own accord,
And-
which is almost more damning, I think.
If it's
Absolutely.
confirmed that he
Yeah.
got a job by saying that he was the Nirvana baby, how is that detrimental to his whole life of
Not only like all of
employment.
that aside, the fact that he has done his own photo shoots to recreate the image shows that like he's not that butthurt about it.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like his family should have lawyered up before they sold that
It almost
baby naked
it
photo.
almost sounds to me
He
like
being a
he
little
is
bitch.
like
Hurting
he
for
is
money.
hurting for money.
Yeah.
And I find
That's
that
not the way to
grasping
go about it, though.
Grasping at straws.
Yeah, I feel like that's not the way to go. about
Nirvana's
it.
not the way to do it.
I mean, considering Nirvana doesn't even exist any longer.
I know.
You know, they're all doing other things. Well,
Yeah, whatever.
what are you going to do? We got more
Good luck,
entertainment.
Yeah.
We got more entertainment headlines coming up for you. And we're going to get into our midweek motivation when we come back. But we're first going to give you our first jam of the night. This comes from our very good friend and birthday girl, Miss Bethany Lynn. So enjoy one of my favorite songs from her. And we're going to freshen up these drinks, and we'll be right back.
I thought that you were interested, you were calling all the time, picking me up and taking me out and buying me glasses of wine. You told me I wasn't the only girl that you were nice to, and I found out the easy way that what you said was true. You knocked her up, boy, that sure was fast. I thought you said that you were taking it slow, 'cause your marriage didn't last, but you knocked her up, and I'm thankful that it ain't me. God bless a sorry woman who's having your baby. You didn't waste a second to once again get involved. You hadn't even gotten your divorce completely resolved. You told me you still weren't over her, and I was feeling down until I saw the picture of her ultrasound. You knocked her up, boy, that sure was fast. I thought you said that you were taking it slow, 'cause your marriage didn't last, but you knocked her up, and I'm thankful that it ain't me. God bless the sorry woman who's having your baby, 'cause you knocked her up, oh boy, that sure was fast. I thought you said that you were taking it slow, 'cause your marriage didn't last, but you knocked her up, and I'm thankful that it ain't me. Ooh-wee. God bless the sorry woman.
Oh, God, I love that song so much.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Happy birthday, Beth. We love you so much. 26, I believe. 26 or 27. I believe that she's 26.
Oh, she a Leo, too.
She's a Leo.
Shout out, girl.
Dua Lipa. Twin. Twinning with Dua Lipa. Oh, where's Jordyn?
Jordan's not back yet.
Oh, the wonders of live podcasts here. Yeah, well, while we're waiting on Jordyn, we have coming up here our midweek motivation, and is going to be brought to you by the one and only Elly Brock from the Bad Bitch Bible in a segment that she is calling Bible Study. Take some notes. She is taking over this midweek motivation. Check it out.
So this this is something that actually happened to me yesterday on my day off from work. And I feel like everyone kind of goes through this where you have that day where you're just like, I don't want to fucking do anything. I have this list of shit that I want to do and that I plan to do. And then you go to do it and you're like, I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. Right. So like you're unmotivated. So yesterday was like that for me. I had all these things that I wanted to do. And what did I end up doing? I sat on my couch and I watched all 5 Twilight movies.
Oh, wow.
All 5 of them.
Oh, wow.
They're all on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so after like the 3rd movie, which was like, they're like an hour and a half long, right? After the 3rd movie, I was like, I am a piece of shit. I am lazy. I've done nothing all day. And like, you start to feel bad about yourself, right? You're like, why am I like this? So then, I was thinking, I was like, I worked probably a 65-hour week. I've done my laundry. I've done my dishes. Took care of my cats. I fed myself. We went to lunch. Like I was productive for the whole week. So this one day, my one day off, because I was productive on Monday too. I had Monday off, but I did all, a whole bunch of stuff. I was going from morning to night. So come Tuesday, I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing and be a couch potato. And I felt bad about resting, and so I was like, why am I not motivated? And I had to really like evaluate what I had done for that entire week and all the work that I did put in for that entire week and convince myself that if I needed rest, if my body was telling me and my mind was telling me, like, don't do anything today. Like, you need this day to just enjoy doing nothing. That's not unproductive. It is productive to get that rest in. Because if you keep going and going and pushing yourself further and further and like you're tired and you're exhausted and you just want to rest, but you keep pushing yourself, then you're going to get to burnout. And it takes so much longer to recover from being burnt out than it does to just take a day to rest and recuperate and do nothing all day. So if you're ever feeling unmotivated and you feel lazy and you just can't get up and do all the things that you've said that you were going to do that day, look back on what you've done for that week. And if you have to, do 1 or 2 things, like yesterday we went to lunch, I did 2 loads of laundry, and then I sat and watched Twilight, So it's like I did some of the things on my list, which was enough to get me to kind of allow myself to get that rest in. So if you're feeling unmotivated and you just can't get that get up and go, make sure that you are understanding that you have been productive for the entire week and allow yourself that time to rest, because rest is productive. And if you don't get it in, you're not going to be productive and you're going to get yourself burnt out. So yeah, that's how you stay motivated.
Yes.
That's how you motivate yourself. Motivate yourself to rest. Yes, rest is not idle. It's not wasteful. Sometimes rest is the most productive thing you can do for your body and soul. I fuck with that.
Yes. Yeah, I completely agree. And there's sometimes where I will even, like I work. Jordyn gets up fairly early in the morning. She's usually out of the house by 7:30 to head to work. And I don't normally lay around. Like I'm like, okay, she's gone. I'm awake. I get up and I start my day. Now, I don't go to a 9-to-5 job, so like my work is really just not that is by any means easy or easier or but I I can kind of choose at what pace I want to accomplish my my tasks. But they are many. They are plentiful. So sometimes, and there's no structure aside from what I set. So like I have a million tasks that I need to complete before a certain time during the week. So I can either get them all done in one day and then have the rest of the time to fuck off if I want.
But how often do you do that? How often do you get all of your shit done in one day?
Well, if we're talking about this particular week, yes. it all happened very, very quickly, so that we could go on this trip.
Right.
And I'm relatively
sometimes you
uninhibited.
gotta do that. Sometimes you do have to push yourself to get all that done.
But the majority of the time,
you're gonna rest the next 3 days, right? You're going on vacation.
Well, we'll see. Right,
see.
Jordyn? We'll see about how restful that is.
Yes.
But yeah, like
when we're sleeping, yes.
oftentimes I will come to a stopping point during my work day, and I'll get lunch and I'll plant myself in front of the television and I'll watch endless episodes of Family Guy or South Park or some other nonsense cartoon where I can eat my lunch and then lay back on the couch and veg out for the next hour or two.
Right.
And to me, that's rest. That's mindless things that my brain can focus on that isn't the task at hand. So that when I come back, I'm refreshed. I feel like I haven't been dwelling on it, and I carry on. And I think it's very, very important that you have downtime. Excellent midweek motivation.
It's fantastic that this is what she chose to talk on this week. As a manager, I consider it my duty to uplift people.
You said duty.
It is. It is duty, though. It's kind of shit. But I get inspirational quotes every day, and Monday was the inspirational quote about sometimes rest being the most productive thing you can do for yourself. And if you can't take care of yourself, you can't help anybody else.
Right.
I wholeheartedly agree. So thank you for that today.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Rest when your body tells you to rest.
So I just got a comment on our YouTube channel from Olivia. She said, "My name is Olivia from Sweden. I'm a big fan of Gene Simmons, the Gene Simmons band particularly so much." And Olivia, we are also Kiss fans here.
Olivia from Sweden.
So yes.
Oh, you only showed yourself, Bradley.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's everybody. Gotta be smarter than the shit you're working with here. So while Olivia is tuned in, why don't we talk a little bit about Gene Simmons? It is his birthday today.
And I saw Kiss and Crew in concert many years ago, but it was fantastic. Motley Crue is amazing. Kiss was legendary. So awesome.
They put on such a great show.
Such a great show. They are like top showmen. Like, oh my God.
They, I believe, in their genre, because they've been around, since
longer than we have.
Way before like hair bands. They were hair band before hair bands were anything, and then they were doing their whole thing. Gene Simmons was a huge part of that. And obviously, an immigrant from Israel. He's an immigrant in America, living the American dream as a rock star. 71 years old today, you guys. Let's give it up for Gene Simmons.
Hell yeah.
So, and an inspiration. He's a lot of people would put him up and say that he is a quintessential rock star, but he's not a drug addict. He doesn't drink. Like, he just, he literally is just focused on his career and his family, which is super important. He's an incredible family man. What was it? Was it Gene Simmons' Family Jewels? Was that his?
Family Jewels, yeah.
That was his
wow.
show back in the day. Yeah, man.
Lots of nuggets of knowledge there.
I didn't even read that in the article, but or the articles that I had read through today. But I just remembered Gene Simmons' Family Jewels from back in the day.
Oh my God, yeah.
But like, he personifies the demon in Kiss, which is right here, and who I chose to mimic in our National Day video at the beginning of the show, which you can also find at jncpodcast.com or on our YouTube channel. Check out the JNC National Day videos; they're hilarious as far as I'm concerned.
They're pretty funny.
Okay, I have a very important question.
Very important
How
answer.
long is his tongue? Has anyone measured it?
I have not personally.
I am sure. I had heard stories that Gene Simmons actually cut the little piece.
Yeah, I've
to
heard
make
that
his tongue
too.
longer. Can
Okay.
anybody look that up and verify if
On
that
it.
is legitimate? Jordan's on it. Olivia, we're gonna give you all of the Gene
7
Simmons.
7 inches.
7 inches. That's longer than my wiener. That's how long this man's tongue is. But
I don't know. In the video, your tongue's pretty long.
thank you, Jordyn.
You're welcome.
I don't like
In the
any of
video.
this conversation.
Yeah, in the video.
What happened to
But
that?
I want to know, like, because this is obviously something that I heard growing up, was that Gene Simmons cut the whatever that little piece is.
Did you say
So big
growing up with a B?
No, come on, man. Growing up.
What is that called? The little shit under your tongue.
I don't know. I don't know what that's called. Anybody want to chime in and let us know what that little piece is called?
Are there any doctors out there?
I do want to mention that.
Did the guy from Kiss cut his tongue?
do-
Okay, so
Sublingual.
he actually had surgery to lengthen his infamous tongue.
Okay.
What do you got over there, Jordyn?
It says it's called the sublingual frenulum.
Well, that was a great pronunciation.
The flap of skin under the tongue.
Right. That's where the gator
It's
spat
a
comes from.
technical
right?
term.
The gator spat. I thought I was the only one that said that.
Anybody from Florida, baby?
Frenulum is what the thing under your tongue is called.
Easy.
I
That's
need to
better.
Cut that shit.
But yeah, so he actually had an operation to lengthen his tongue to the 7 inches. That makes me feel better.
Ew.
I mean, like, I don't know how true that is. It was on Google.
It was long.
It took me
before
2
he
seconds
had it
to
cut.
find it.
That's fair.
So, you know.
Because it was already a infamous tongue,
True.
and then he had it lengthened.
It
Linda says I volunteer to measure and test the tongue. Hell yeah.
It says that
Definitely a strong tongue.
some think that he had that flap of skin cut, but others believe he had part of a cow's tongue surgically grafted onto
That
his own.
I think that's a little
Absolutely
extreme.
no sense whatsoever. I don't
Have
even
you
know.
seen a cow tongue?
I mean,
No.
I don't even think that would fit in his mouth.
Well, not
Oh,
only
wow.
that, but
That's what she said.
the muscles wouldn't work.
Yeah. No. Anyway,
I feel like he's just got a weirdly long tongue.
You know what,
Like
though?
some people do.
I
want to
say
that was his thing.
like we're all fans of Kiss. We all know their music. I have not heard the Gene Simmons band. I'm not familiar with his solo projects, so I need to go back and familiarize myself with his solo stuff. Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan not only of Kiss music, but of the legend that they've created. And Paul Stanley, obviously another just gifted entertainer. Ace Frehley, Peter Criss, the guys that took over those positions. You stab me if you want. I don't remember their names, but these guys created such a legendary stage show that they turned 70s rock music into a show, stage show.
Yeah.
That is still famous 50 years
Absolutely.
later.
Oh God, don't say 50 years. That sounds incredible. But yeah,
Is half a century better?
Olivia, you keep that torch up for Gene Simmons. We're gonna cheers to you. Thank you for tuning in from Sweden.
Yes.
We appreciate you. We hope you tune in for another show. Gene Simmons, happy birthday. Well, here's the Gene Simmons for his birthday. Let's just drink all night.
I'm just taking one sip of that shit. Oh.
All night
Oh.
long?
All night.
All night.
No,
All night.
That's not the one we were talking about.
Whatever.
That's what I would.
That's
went
what,
to,
right?
too.
We're on the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
page.
We're talking about
all night.
All right. I'm like,
I'll party every day.
All
what was it on
night long.
Family Guy? Where she's the cat and she's just like, what does she say? When they put the mic on her?
I don't know.
Oh my God. You haven't seen that? We have
I've
to pull
seen
that
it, but
clip up.
I can't.
Right. Yeah. She
quote it.
says the wrong words and she's like, I just liked it because you like it.
That's funny.
She's like, I just want to be a kitty cat.
Speaking of Family Guy, Family Guy did a great feature for one of their Christmas specials with Kiss Save Santa. And it sparked such a huge controversy. Not a controversy, but it sparked a huge Google spike in searches for people trying to find the film, the animated film, Kiss Save Santa, which they allude to that it was made in the 70s back in the television show, but it was made exclusively for Family Guy. And it was actually voiced by all the guys from Kiss, which I thought was very, very cool, including Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. They reprised their roles as their Kiss characters to voice.
Weren't they on Scooby Doo as well?
I don't know.
I think they teamed up with Scooby Doo at some point.
Can I
Maybe.
send this to you, Brad, and we play it? I don't know if you'll get like.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Okay.
Demonetized.
Well, I'm gonna save it and we can watch it later.
Sounds good. You guys get to miss out.
After
Yeah.
You get
dark.
to watch it. Just want to go back to our chats over there. Margaret.
Can I post the link in
Yeah, you
the
can post
chat?
that to
Okay.
the chat.
All right.
Margaret Carlson says, "Go Elly, woo hoo hoo." Such an
my
inspiration.
My little macaroni.
Is that Smack?
That's Mac. That's my macaroni.
What's up, Mac?
Where's
Awesome.
the cheese?
All right. Well,
Always about food. Sorry.
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm elbow and she's macaroni.
I'm hungry as
Nice.
well. Hungry as well. Hungry like the wolf. Well, you guys, we're going to strap
That
in
is not
to
good.
It's
our.
a mess.
We're going to strap
I was
in.
thinking hungry hippos.
Well, whatever you're doing, we're going to strap into our shot collars for a round of shot collar
Oh,
trivia.
yeah.
Oh.
This
Oh,
is
dear.
Truth Hurts. No, man, that would be far too easy.
Oh wow. I don't know if I'm ready for this shit yet.
All right.
Okay, who's you're 1, 2, and 3?
Yep, it goes right around like it's supposed to. So we're going to strap here into our shot collars.
Yeah, me and Derek have been strapped in all show.
Have you guys really had it on all night?
We've had
night long?
we've had the collars on
All
the entire
night.
How did I
time.
not realize that?
This
You
is-
just thought they were cool chokers.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
that we're
not just a.
fashionable.
Yes.
This is
statement.
why, because you look like an idiot.
Only
Speak for
you do.
yourself, bro.
Right,
God.
we look hot.
You couldn't even tell that I had
Well,
mine
yeah.
on.
And yours is electric.
Right, yours is like an
Yellow,
actual dog
green.
collar, like light reflective.
That's so you can see me in the dark.
Yeah. You're the
You're
special.
shining-
you're the
shining.
special dog.
Oh man.
So
All right. Do you want to give everybody a vibrate just to make sure that it works?
No.
does Brad
Just,
get to
just
start
go
on the
through
number he left off
And
on last
vibrate,
week?
You
not
said we're
shot.
starting at 5.
we're starting at 5.
No, we're gonna start at 3. I think it's set at 3.
Shit,
I'm good at 5.
balls.
Do you understand
No,
how that works?
No,
over there?
I want to start. Oh god.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just make sure
Are
everybody's
you vibrating or shocking?
Vibrating.
vibrating,
All
just to make sure that they're all
All
operational.
right. Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
There it is. Okay, good.
Tickles.
We've had a couple of weeks here. We've had a couple of weeks here with the shot collars where they were not operating
That really-
optimally.
It was
Oh,
user
man.
error.
Everybody, it was willy nilly. Everybody was getting shocked. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is Jordyn is gonna ask a series of general knowledge questions, and we're gonna write our answers down on the whiteboards, and we're gonna show them to you. Feel free to chime in to the chats. There's clearly a delay between, and I can't read them anyway. But please play along if you like.
Do we get multiple choice on this?
Yeah, whoever
Yes, sir.
gets these wrong, gets a little shock.
It's gonna be me. I'm so
That's a
bad at
good
this.
song.
Gonna be me. All right, Jordyn.
It wasn't me.
Do you have a category for us tonight?
I do.
Awesome.
It is Who Said It.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
Fantastic. All right.
I see you're all thrilled. I made the right choice.
Super
Perfect. The first question of the evening. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Who said this? A. John Lennon. B. Mother Teresa.
Oh god.
C. Oprah Winfrey. Or D. Barack Obama.
Why isn't it only 3 options?
Oh shit.
There's only 3 of
Balls.
us.
Spread love everywhere you go.
Don't cheat, Derek.
let no one
Don't look at my answer.
ever come to you without leaving happier. John Lennon, Mother Teresa, Oprah Winfrey, or Barack Obama.
Everybody ready?
No.
No.
All right.
I'm
Show
gonna get
those answers.
Shocked.
So am I.
Derek said, and Elly said, same answer. What did you guys say?
John
A.
Lennon.
John Lennon. I
John.
said
We're getting-
Mother
It's definitely
Teresa.
not Mother
We're
Teresa.
getting shocked today.
Oh my gosh, Brad, this might be the first time you're actually. No, I'm just kidding. Correct.
Oh,
right?
shit.
You're right.
No way.
It was Mother Teresa.
No way.
Way.
I'm
No,
not
she
ready.
doesn't
I'm
speak
not
English.
ready.
Stop yelling into the microphone, you crackhead.
I'm sorry.
We're on
See,
live television.
She's loud now. Okay.
What would you do if we were live on Roku right now?
do if
I
the
would
sun was
still
at
yell.
how-
Fair
I'm
enough.
about to get
All
shocked.
right. So who's getting shocked first, Jordyn?
Oh, I'm not telling.
Just
Oh,
Brad.
Is it level 3?
It is
Please, level 3.
It is on level 3 currently.
Okay, we'll keep it there. Bada bing.
Oh,
I got it first.
It was Derek.
Couldn't keep that shoulder down.
Oh God, I know it's coming.
Bazinga!
This is the first time, by the way, you guys, that Elly is actually strapped in.
Holy
Derek
shit.
and I have a vast experience in these shock collars, not together, but
Oh, man.
independently.
I'm
Don't
gonna
deny
try
it,
to
Brad.
keep pulled back
Don't
from
you
the
deny
mic
it.
when
All right,
that
so
happens.
so now we're going to increase the shock level
Please don't.
to 4.
I'm sorry.
Jordan, I hate you.
Brad, what number did you end on last week?
4?
Girl, I
5.
don't know.
I think.
Girl,
Did we go to 5?
He needs
think
to
it was
be
on
on
5,
five.
maybe.
No, sir.
Okay.
Goodness me.
Here we go.
Dios mío.
No gains without pains.
The Rock said that.
Who said that? Was it Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, or George Washington?
What?
No gains without pains.
Oh, sweet
Wait,
mother of
wait.
God.
Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, or George Washington?
Sounds like something this idiot would say.
Wow. No gains without pains.
Oh,
Well,
I'm getting shocked.
I really thought that they would have better English,
Well,
It was a long time ago, clearly.
but it was
Oh,
proper.
man.
They were more proper.
Yes.
all right, what do you guys get?
I just
What was C? What was C?
Okay, so Derek said C, which was John Adams.
I
John,
just
I'm-
chose.
So did
You
Elly.
guys are like copying off of each other
No,
there. I said Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, you're right in the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to see my own handwriting. I don't get to actually write very much. What's the answer?
Damn, Brad. You-
No way. He wrote the questions, didn't he?
He picked the
You
category,
asshole.
didn't he?
I did
Wow.
get, to be fair, I gave her the book to pick all these from.
Yeah,
Brad's cheating.
Is that, am I right?
you're right. It was Ben Franklin.
Guys are gonna get, stop picking each other's answer. That's my,
I'm
that's
turning
my
this way next
suggestion
time.
from you or for you.
Okay.
All right, who's gonna,
I wish I could do them both at the
and
same
this
time.
is level 4 now?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. Bring in the pain.
Ah,
Oh, no. This is terrible.
Wait till I'm done.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Okay. Okay.
Bring in the pain.
Yeah.
My favorite part about these is that they light up.
Yeah.
If you
that
guys-
is good.
So it's a lot fun. It's very fun to listen to this if you're listening on iHeartRadio or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. But you should definitely go and at least watch our highlights on YouTube. We have a whole playlist of these highlights because they're hilarious. I clip them out and you can watch this whole game by itself. And our regular episodes all have the chapters, so you can skip right ahead.
I feel
to
like
it.
my shoulders are shrugging. And
But it's
like,
funny. Let me
and I
tell you
can't
what, though.
stop.
Eventually, I'm going to get one wrong, and I'm going to start off on the highest level
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
I
guys
gotta
are
go up a
working up
level.
to.
I forgot about that.
So,
To be fair, that one, I'm going to regret saying this because I know I'm going to get shocked every single time. But that one hurt less than the first one.
the initial shock.
Well, now
is
you're
Yeah.
warmed up.
Yeah, first cut is
Yeah.
the deepest.
And I got it
As
on
they say.
the meat of my neck because that's where like it hurts from work. So I'm hoping like it works it out.
Some electrotherapy
Do we
there.
have it on the right spot?
You got yours like on your neck. I have mine like in the neck muscle. So it doesn't hurt as bad. But yes, continue.
It's
Let's
like a
get this over
massage.
with.
Yeah, right. All right.
The last one I'm going to
Look at
put
that.
right on my
I
Adam's
just
apple.
want to mention real quick our good friend Jeff Farashedian, who is the owner of Treasure Coast Entertainment, which is right back there on the wall. He actually just sent me a text message, and he sent us the article for Spencer Eldon about the Nirvana
Nice.
cover, and he said, "Look what this idiot's trying to get." He said, "This should be a topic on your show." Well done, Jeff. You're
well
reading my mind.
done.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Carry on with my winning streak.
Carry on our wayward
All
son.
right. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Was this said by A, Nelson Mandela, B, Mahatma Gandhi, C, the 14th Dalai Lama, or D, random choice, Jimmy Carter? The greatest
I
glory
hate this game.
in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.
By the way, excellent advice. That is that means for you out there that are
Okay,
looking
shut up,
for
Brad. What were the answers?
Interpretation. Shut it. Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, the 14th Dalai Lama, or Jimmy Carter.
Go ahead and get it
Specifically the
wrong, Nelly.
14th.
I know.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to get it wrong. I'm
Go ahead and get
terrible at trivia. I don't know why I play this game. Why am I here?
How did I get here?
Because it's so cute when you get shot.
All right. What do you guys have? What is A?
Elly had
Was
Nelson
Mandela.
Mandela.
God damn it.
Mandela.
I'm going with D then.
Is that what you put to?
Mandela. I said
Oh,
Mahatma
wow.
Gandhi.
Oh, the tables have turned and Brad is wrong.
Suck it.
Yes.
You know, Brad, if you paid
But
attention,
am I right?
You guys are right.
Oh,
if
Nelson
you paid
Mandela.
attention to your own podcast, this was a question last time I was on the show.
Are you reading an old category?
Did we do this one?
This question was the yeah.
No.
These
I swear to God.
They seem familiar to me. Are you reading an old category?
I could be.
All right,
Well,
let's-
we're
This
too
is the
far
first
in it to
one.
change it.
This is the first one
All
that
right.
I remember from the
Oh.
other show.
I remember one, maybe the first question from.
Okay, you're
so
deflecting.
Shock
Let's-
me. I'm not deflecting.
He's
Shock
on
me.
five.
And then,
Brad's
and,
like, I'm salty that I
He's
lost.
on 5.
and then maybe. Oh my God, I'm starting at 5.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and then we'll pick a different category. If that's
Oh, wow.
possible.
Okay.
Okay.
It's for your benefit as well.
Is it, though?
Okay, I'm going to shock you now.
Oh my crying! Oh God!
Woo.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Who bought these? Who bought these for us?
was
Frick
Paul.
and Paul.
Paul Robertson.
Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Got my eye on
This
you.
feels so
Paul.
God, that was bad. That made my leg jump up.
It,
All right.
Like, it makes you jump.
Okay, so
Makes you wanna jump.
dun, 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 dun.
Don't get things crisscrossed.
Oh. Bah, 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 bah.
Okay, the only thing is I have to the answers are in a different part than the
Just continue the
continue.
category.
No, don't do that.
And we're
I
already
can't-
in
This
it.
is-
We're in
I
the thick
can't
of it.
Do into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
I just activated her TikTok.
Good job. Well done.
We're jumping through. Okay. So
I don't even fucking know what she's talking about.
I don't either, but it sounds great.
uncultured swines.
I have a TikTok and I post lots of TikToks, but I do not watch.
you do
the
not
I was about to
watch
TikToks.
say,
the
do you
TikToks.
watch it?
It's the cutest song ever. Okay.
You do the thick of it.
Yeah. See.
I'm like a parroting you.
Okay. Well, we're gonna carry on because
me.
it's too much to.
Yeah, just
switch it
continue.
currently.
We're already in it.
We're invested. There's only like one more round.
right.
If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. A. Thomas Edison. B. Steve Jobs. C. Jeff Bezos. Or D. Barack Obama. They love the Barack Obama.
Jeffrey.
Oh my God, what was the
Jeffrey
quote again?
Bezos.
Born in 1964. If you really look closely,
You're activating the TikTok.
most overnight successes took a long time. A. Thomas Jefferson. B. Steve Jobs. C. Jeff Bezos. D. Barack Obama.
Feel like I'm gonna get nailed here, but
I'm gonna get shocked for sure. I have no idea.
Yeah.
what do you got?
Show yourselves.
What was B?
B was
Bezos.
Steve Jobs.
Derek
Elly
said Bezos. Ellie said Steve Jobs. I also said Steve Jobs.
Ooh.
Oh. It was Steve Jobs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dun,
I just
dun,
didn't want to have the same
dun.
answer as Ellie again.
You
I
fucked
saw her
up.
put the B.
You fucked up.
Oh, you see, you have been looking.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't. No.
No. Oh, wait. Are we on 6 now? I think
Take
we're
I'll
it
on
to
deny
6.
it till I die.
Take it to 10.
Take it to
Take
10.
it to 10.
You want a 10?
Then you need to take
I
everybody
want
to
a
10.
Oh, shit.
You know, that's what we
Do
should
we
do.
have one more
The
question?
You give
losers
your level?
should ante
No.
their level.
No.
No.
I like this.
No.
Set everybody to 10 after this.
Shit.
And we'll do a couple more questions.
Oh
You
my
see what
God.
you've done,
Yeah.
Derek?
What the hell is
I
happening?
know exactly what I
Okay,
did.
well, you're getting a 6.
Why?
Or you want the 10
I
now?
want
Yeah, you gotta give him
Okay,
the 10.
we're going to give you
Every-
the 10.
Everybody gets the 10 after this.
Oh, dear. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm
It
on the
makes
right
it
channel.
that much
Oh
more
God, Jordan's gonna
intense.
accidentally shock us.
Oh, I almost did it to Brad. That would have been bad. Bad Brad.
I had to pee my pants.
What do we
hard.
have? We have one question after this.
Here it goes.
Yeah.
Took it like a champ.
Elly, you act like we have structure here of
Yeah.
any kind. She
I
goes,
know.
we got one question more, right? No.
I just want to end.
This is
I
the
wanna
Truth
end the
Hurts
pain. Oh.
podcast tonight.
Goodness.
Okay.
I need another drink. I
Pain
am
is
out
just
over
a
here.
four-letter
Like I
word.
need bartender.
We'll take a break after this, but
Okay, this is the last question.
Jordan's got the
You're
rest
just
of her
last questioning it?
cocktail.
is everybody set to 10 on the
Yes.
remote?
Should be
Oh, no.
11 now. I already took the
Oh,
10.
No.
I'm down. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care
Crank it to
anymore.
11.
Whatever.
I'm on
I'm
vacation.
strapped in.
Yeah,
Let's
just
do it.
don't get it
Let's
wrong.
do the thing.
I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. A. Martin Luther King Jr. B. Harriet Tubman. C. Frederick Douglass.
It's not that one. She laughed.
Or D. Rosa Parks.
What is happening?
I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear.
I got it. I got it.
What were the answers?
Martin Luther King Jr., Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, or Rosa Parks.
Shit.
A shit sandwich.
I already put my answer. You can't say I looked at hers.
All right, what did you guys have?
True this time.
And
I
I don't
went with the
believe
D.
I don't believe his answer either.
Derek
so.
is rolling in the D
What
with
is-
Rosa.
Rosa. I also said Rosa Parks.
Shit.
And Elly said B, Harriet Tubman. And the correct answer, folks, is rolling in the D with Rosa Parks.
Enjoy that 10, baby.
It's an 11.
Oh, no.
Enjoy that 11, baby.
Oh, no, I don't want to do this.
Do it, Jordan.
Okay, I'm going.
Put her on big screen.
Yeah, we need the big screen.
Just,
You want the big
just her.
screen? Okay. There she is.
1, 2, 3.
Kelly Clarkson.
Now, is it as bad as? Is it pretty? is
So
it
where
significant?
I have it.
Why are you yelling, child?
She's hyped up.
It
She's
me- It messes with
electrocuted.
your ears at that
I'm
level.
sorry.
We're
Okay.
all right here, baby.
All right. You know how I'm loud. I can't hear myself. But anyways,
What?
no. Where it's at is in the meat.
The
So-
sweet meat.
We have the meat.
So it doesn't like it vibrates a little bit and like I jerk, but it doesn't like hurt, but it's still scary.
The shock,
It's
anticipation
terrifying.
of it.
Yeah.
So are
What
we
would it
carrying
do
on?
on your Adam's apple?
Let's ask one more question and
I
find
think
out.
you're a
Oh,
masochist.
dear Jesus, Mary.
This is fun tonight. These, by the way,
If
it's
I
so
lose
fun
it-
because the necklaces are actually working,
Yeah.
and we've had so many problems with them.
Okay, tip to anyone that is now going to do Truth Hurts, put it in the meat. In the meat.
Tip: don't do this.
Don't do this
Disclaimer:
at home.
don't try this at home. It's
Do you have a pacemaker? Don't do this.
if
I
you
get
have a
this
soul,
wrong,
don't
if
do
you
it.
have a soul. All right.
Derek's gonna try it on his Adam's apple.
And
but
then,
I'm gonna hold a note
and then
see
now
what
we're
it does.
and now we're on a 12, right? When
Oh no.
Why don't I just
Yeah.
zap you?
We're on a 12.
We'll
no,
see.
come on, man.
Ask the question.
Okay.
We'll just have a segment where you just randomly shock throughout the show.
We did that one.
Yeah, that was when the
Oh,
Bruce
man.
was on the show.
I think it was after the show.
Ahem.
I think I have footage of that though.
Gentlemen, focus.
Sorry.
There are only two forces that unite men. Not women, not women, obviously.
I know what they are.
Fear and interest. So there are only two forces that unite men: fear and interest.
Very difficult word.
Like, is that from a bank interest?
That Xanax is kicking
Yeah,
in.
we're getting slow-mo. So A, Mao Zedong, favorite name ever. B, Ulysses S.
Mouthy dong.
Grant.
That's Brad.
C, Richard Nixon. D, Napoleon Bonaparte. I almost said Napoleon Dynamite. Okay, let me try this again. There are only two forces that unite men: fear and interest. A, Mao Zedong. B, Ulysses S. Grant, C. Richard Nixon, D. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Obviously Nixon. And it's not what I wrote.
That's not what I wrote either.
All right, what do you guys have? B, which was?
Ulysses S. Grant.
I said Napoleon.
I said
And
Grant.
dang, and the answer is Napoleon. Brad, you're
Jesus
good at who said
Christ.
what?
God.
I'm a history buff, guys.
Damn it.
I love history.
I'm so mad right
Speaking
now.
of
So let
history.
me know so I can.
Okay, so
I'm
wait, we're at
so
a 12.
mad.
We're at a 12. I'm so mad.
Can this be the last
This is
question,
the last
please, for
one.
the love of God?
Maybe, if you're lucky.
I'll take the shit
Am
off
I
right
first?
now.
I will run out of this room.
Am I first?
I don't know.
No,
Are
I
you?
need. I need to know so
Oh.
I can.
Oh, yes, you can be first.
That was funny. Does it really change?
Oh yeah, there was no
Like,
stopping that.
tights that muscle
Do you
up.
want to try it, Brad?
I don't.
I
Okay.
think he
I
should.
think you should.
No, I got that question
I'm so
correct.
mad. Do it.
Do you want to put it on your Adam's apple?
No.
Okay, here we go. Bring in the pain. Oh, dear God. Yay.
Yeah, truth hurts. This fucking thing off on me.
Yeah, I'm done.
That was enough.
I feel like I didn't get hit quite as bad as I normally do on
Yeah, you did great. You like passed that class.
this. History is my jam. What can I say? I do
Food
want to
questions next time.
I want to ask you guys.
Yeah, true.
Did you hear about Lady Gaga's residency in Vegas?
Is
coming
it a
up?
residency?
Well, that's what I
Is it
want to.
really.
It's the question that I want to pose to you guys. Is it a residency? Jordyn, you had the story up there.
No, because it's not long enough for us to go to it. So it
Right.
doesn't
Well,
count.
we were just discussing that maybe we're going to take a little trip out to Vegas beginning of the year. I thought a residency was at least a year
Right.
of performing.
Yeah.
Like, to me, a finite or a very short term is kind of like a, I mean, I guess that's a residency in some state. But anyway, tell us a little bit about that residency.
Well, it's
in Vegas.
her jazz and piano residency, and she announced 9 new shows at the Park Theater at Park MGM
So fancy, pinkies up, you guys.
Theater, kicking off October 14th and wrapping up October 31st. So,
It's like half
2
a
weeks.
month, 2
Yeah,
weeks.
2 weeks.
Unbelievable.
what
That's
a
not
depression.
residency.
17 days, guys.
Precisely.
It's more
So,
than 2 weeks.
that's-
Just saying.
That's really it.
Well, this isn't the first time that she's at a residency in Vegas, right? She had her Enigma Jazz and Piano show back in December of
Oh.
2018 and of January 19, respectively. And the Jazz and Piano show features stripped-down versions of her hits, plus classics from the Great American Songbook, which she is notorious for, with legends who created that songbook, like Tony Bennett. And yeah,
I feel like, I mean, regardless of how long she's going to be there, like,
And I guess it's
she's
fair.
incredible.
Yeah.
because it goes on to
see it.
I'm
say,
just jealous.
it goes on to say that these dates have been added because the previous shows were canceled for the pandemic. So maybe this is just the extension of that. I don't know. I mean,
Well, she should probably push it out till the end of January.
I agree, because that would be
Let's,
totally
let's
dope
start
to
a
go and see.
petition.
Yeah.
And see if we can
I
get
think
that
I'm going to
happen.
contact her people.
have her people call our people.
Yeah.
We were
Get out
talking.
my
need to
head.
We're going to need to interview her also. So,
We were talking about TikTok during our shocking round of not name that tune.
The TikToks.
We'll play that in a little bit, but of
We're still playing that.
Truth Hurts. Yeah, amazing,
what
right?
TikTok song do you want me to sing now?
Oh, I don't know.
Big
It's a
Sure.
good one. But Taylor Swift.
Oh, no.
Taylor
Oh,
Swift
no.
is now on TikTok. She just made her debut. Anybody seen any of Taylor Swift's TikToks?
No.
No.
Neither have I. This has been a great story about Taylor Swift's TikToks.
That is epic.
How about you, Derek? You ever see any of her TikToks?
She did have one. Well, her song. There was a TikTok viral with her song
TikTok?
where guys were like, what song was it? And I can't remember what song it was, but they would like push a skateboard or something back, and they do like a love motion of the camera going back. Do you remember that, Ellie?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, good story.
Good story, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not on
You should
TikTok.
tell it at parties.
You're welcome. I think I just did. Is this a party?
I feel like it's becoming one. Slowly but surely.
They were kind of cute though. They were cute.
Oh my God.
Well, good for you, Taylor.
Yeah,
way to
good
join.
job.
Way to join TikTok
None
5
of us
years
has
later.
seen it.
Yeah.
We're going to
good
freshen up
job.
our drinks. So enjoy this song by our friends, the Little Things duo.
Oh,
And
little things.
yeah, we'll be right back. Perhaps.
Yay.
Forged in the flames, it takes only her name to make all of them cower. They all fear her power. The sound of her screams echo through Aries' dreams. Everything she's made happen, I'm in love with her passion. She rides alone, her past drives her from shame. Against the forces of the dark world, she fights for good, not for fair. Horns sound her coming, blare her name. Make way for the warrior drums, beat a rhythm, let villains beware. The warrior princess is here. No fear for danger, like an intimate stranger. She runs to the war, a courageous warrior. Your heart like a lion, you've triumphed all the titans. Everything you've made happen, I'm in love with your passion. She rides alone, her past drives her from shame. Against the forces of the dark world, she fights for good, not for fair. Horns sound her coming, blare her name. Make way for the warrior drums, beat a rhythm, let villains beware. She rides alone, her past drives her from the shame. Against the forces of the dark world, she fights for good, not for fair. Horns sound her coming, blare her name. Make way for the warrior drums, beat a rhythm, let villains beware. The warrior princess is here.
The Little Things.
Excellent song choice.
Thank you.
That's one of my favorite songs ever.
It's so good.
Ever.
We love and miss them. We hope that they're doing well wherever they are, doing their thing. And
Doing their little thing.
doing their little thing. We can't wait to get them back here in the lounge when they decide to come back, you guys.
Nelly has announced his country-inspired Heartland album coming out.
Oh, we don't need Taylor Swift anymore.
I thought we were talking about chronically cross-eyed again.
In your dreams, Derek.
Oh, Derek.
I love
Derek.
those guys.
Yeah, no, this is a cool story.
Yeah, and he's teaming up. It's a 9-track project with Darius Rucker, Jamie Allen, a whole bunch of people's names I can't pronounce, Kane Brown, Florida Georgia Line, Tyler Hubbard, and the list goes on. I don't even know how you can have this many people and only have 9 tracks, so I don't know really what's happening, but
What's crazy
it's
is that
a lot.
Nelly has been working in this country music vein since his first drop with Tim McGraw
Mm-hmm.
and
In
the
2004.
And we all
Oh.
love Nelly. I fucking love
yeah,
Nelly.
he can do no wrong. He does it all.
Yeah, I love Nelly. Where were we? Where I was like, we need to listen to country grammar when we get in the
I
car.
think we were in Red Crab.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It sounds like a red crab
You're
adventure.
usually in Red Crab.
Yeah.
So.
When we have
Okay.
conversations.
Yeah.
Kind of want to go to Red Crab right now.
Red Crab.
But no,
yum.
yeah. First of all, you guys,
Sorry.
I'm gonna get sued, and it's gonna be all your fault. Country grammar, in my opinion, has to go down in some Hall of Fame. It is a definitive record of an era.
Mm-hmm.
And like he came out with Sweatsuit, which was a very forward-thinking, very cool idea. 2 records at the same time, and you put them together, and you see the one image. Brilliant. Love Nelly. Country Grammar, flawless record from start to finish.
Cruise, awesome song.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you know that song was so massive? But did you know that was written by a trop rock artist? Jesse Rice wrote that song. Grammy award winning. Jesse Rice is and if you guys don't know about Jesse Rice, go and check out the Pirate Sessions. He has 3 incarnations of it. Pirate Sessions 1, 2, and 3. If you want escapism in your life, in a trop rock country music way, go check out Jesse Rice records. His brother Chase Rice, I'm sorry, not Chris Rice. Chase Rice is a huge country artist as well.
Chase Rice where?
Not even the one I wanted.
I deserve
I wanted
that,
this
but that's
one.
good too.
That's a Xanax.
No. Jesse Rice, Chris, and Chase Rice are brothers. Chase Rice is a very popular country singer. Jesse Rice, not as well known, but wrote Cruise for Florida Georgia Line, and massive hit.
And who's Chris Rice?
Chris Rice is Mac Daddy wanna make you jump.
Oh, is that Chris Cross?
Chris Rice.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
He's the host. We got to
No,
take his
that was-
word for it.
That was
You guys.
Crispy Rice.
I hate all of you.
We derailed quickly there, kid.
This record is dropping very, very soon on the 27th. And it is
27th of this month.
of this month.
That's-
So
that's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, the song,
Fantastic.
the single is High Horse. It features Blanco Brown and Brayland. The name of the record is Heartland, which is super country. So I'm very excited to. I
Nelly, the
love what
country
what
artist.
Nelly does, and I think this might be a very cool mashup. So yeah.
Hell of a crossover.
It'll be dope just to hear new Nelly music too.
True.
Though.
True.
I do have a
He's a
interestingly fun story if you guys are interested.
Oh, yeah. Lay it on us.
Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, and Martin Short. This might be an interesting combination for you guys.
How do they go together?
So,
What do they have in common?
they are put together a film called Only Murders in the Building. And it co-stars Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. And it's on pop culture, especially on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Particularly on their smash hit WAP.
I'm just
You
glad
guys.
that they're not remaking the Three Amigos with these 3.
let me just go through this particular article. Speaking to Entertainment Tonight, the conversation came about when Martin Short, 71 years old, by the way,
Wow.
was raving about his fabulous young co-star, Selena Gomez. She was in the makeup chair, and right away I could tell within 5 minutes she was fabulous, funny, loose, and wanted the set to be the way we all ideally wanted. He began it, and he said, and I think every time the 3 of us went back to our little holding area and read the news from each other's phones and laughed, and she tells Steve lyrics to WAP. Now, his story was cut short by Gomez, who was 29 years old.
Oh my God.
Yes. Who chimed in with, "Why did you say WAP? It's WAP." And he said, Martin Short said, "Why can't you say WAP?" To which Steve Martin, 76 years old, great banjo player, by the way. He said, "Because that's not what they say." "That's not what the kids say," corrected Gomez. And to back up his younger co-star, Steve Martin jokingly quipped, "That's like calling it the USA, calling the USA or USA." Sounding out the letters like a word instead of saying each one individually. The interview proved just how much chemistry the three have with the "Lose You to Love Me" singer. And they laughed about the comedy legends. Only Murders in the Building premieres on the 31st of this month on Hulu. Go check it out. These guys are legends. Selena Gomez is a television and music legend in her own right now. Go check out the film.
You said it's on Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
Fantastic.
WAP.
They
Not WAP.
They all had a little powwow TikTok thing too.
Did they
about it,
really?
which was cute. Yeah.
Oh man, we're on the TikTok tonight.
Yeah.
We're on the TikTok.
Which is why I saw it a couple weeks ago.
No shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're like yelling at Steve. They're like, "Steve,
Stove.
Stove, what is it? How do you say it?
WAP.
What?
Now, of course,
Do you know what that is?"
Steve Martin and Martin Short, you've seen them in films such as The Three Amigos, legendary film. And, of course, they're just mega stars in their own right. It's very, very cool to see them teaming up with somebody who is prevalent in today's pop culture. Fascinating.
I'm looking forward to the movie.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely watch it.
I'll watch it. It's on the list.
Let's watch it together, guys.
Yeah.
All of us. Movie night.
Movie night.
Ellie, you wanted to talk a little bit about Ed Sheeran's new record dropping soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Loving it.
I love Ed Sheeran.
So I have to say that it all kind of makes sense now. All of his previous records leading up to this one make sense. You know, he had Multiply, he had Divide, and now he has Equals, which is coming out
He had
October
Plus
29th.
also. Did you say Plus?
Was there Plus also?
Yeah.
Where's Minus? Is that coming?
That might be next. He's going a little out of order, but it's fine.
Did he have Plus?
It says Plus, Multiply, and Divide.
So where was... Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mind blown.
You just
You're
blew my mind.
welcome.
Thank you very much. So yeah, Ellie, walk us through this.
So I've been following him on social media because I follow everyone on social media.
Clearly.
But yeah, he's been hyping it up for a little bit, and always excited for new Ed Sheeran because like I feel like lately, like any of the stuff that he's released has been features. So this is gonna be like his new album, and like when was his last album out? It's been a minute, right?
It's been a minute, but not that long. It's only been a year, maybe two.
Really?
I don't know. Somebody fact check that.
Yeah, I think it's been
I don't.
longer than
I don't
that.
work in facts here. I just
can't
work with
fact check
whatever's in my
anything 'cause
brain.
My computer is dead.
That's okay. Jordan's computer
but yeah,
is just
I think
slow.
it's been a
there
minute
eventually.
since his last album. Because what was his last one? Divide.
Divide. Yeah.
That's been a couple of years.
I love
Oh yeah.
everything that Ed Sheeran does.
Oh, he's
I
fantastic.
think he's brilliant. It's not the first thing I put on when I throw on the radio, but
Except for Shape of You.
okay.
Sorry.
But like
Just
his
saying.
singles
Love
are
you,
great,
Ed.
and I love what he does. This record's great. I really am a fan of the single off this record, "Bad Habits." It's actually spinning on our JNC radio
Yeah.
station, which you guys could check out on the Live 365 platform, and you can listen to not only our local artists but great independent music and top 40.
I'm excited to hear, like, because he always has like this unique style when it comes to his different albums, you know, and he can play any style of music, any style.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what direction he goes with this one.
What was crazy to me is that he is one of the first artists, if not the first artist, to sell out arenas as a solo performing act.
Yeah.
No band. He just walked out on stage with his loops and his effects and sold out
That's dope.
arenas.
He's an amazing artist. Yeah,
And entertainer. It's unbelievable.
And he started out busking in the fucking subways of London.
What's so crazy is he's really good friends with Passenger, who was kind of a one-hit
I've
wonder.
seen Passenger.
Amazing,
They were
right?
opening for
Ed Sheeran.
Right?
well, I saw them. They opened for Damien Rice when I saw Damien Rice.
Oh man, that was a minute
that was
ago.
dope. That was a dope concert.
Yeah, Passenger is great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran's awesome. Did you find
Yeah.
anything on that?
When was Divide released?
It was 2017.
Right.
No, so it's been a few
minute.
years, yeah.
4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He had He had number 6 collaboration, which came out in 2019.
yeah. I don't know if that would be considered a record release, but yeah. No, very excited about this.
Yeah.
Should be awesome.
Anything
You
that
can
it
pre-order Equals now. So get on it,
So when
folks.
does it come out?
It comes out
October
October 29th.
October
Which is,
29th. Okay.
yeah,
That's,
just a
we
couple
got
of
some
months.
time.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get another single
Yeah.
before he drops it.
Yeah.
So,
drop it?
yeah. He said yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, if he does drop it, it will be hot. So
Sure.
always.
I guess there's already a single that just dropped just recently on Thursday called Visiting Hours. So that's out. Check it out. I have the whole track list. Do you guys want to hear the track list?
Yeah.
Tides, Shivers, First Time, Bad Habits, Overpass, Graffiti, The Joker and the Queen, Leave Your Life, Collide, Two Step, Stop the Rain, Love in Motion, or Love in Slow Motion, because that's better. Visiting Hours, Sandman, and Be Right Now. That's the track list for Equals. Yeah, check it out.
Nice.
October 29th. All right.
Just by the names, a couple of those songs sound. Like,
you know they're all going to be fantastic. They're going to make you feel feelings.
Feel feelings. One other thing I want to talk about before we move on to our shameless plugs is Britney Spears back in the news.
whoa.
Not because of her daddy,
Issue.
but because she has alleged battery charges up against her now. As if this kid can't just get enough.
Right.
No rest for the wicked, you guys. Britney Spears is under investigation for an alleged battery stemming from an altercation with an employee, according to Captain Eric Buscho of the
That's a
Ventura
shit name.
County Sheriff's Office. She said an employee filed a complaint after Spears allegedly struck them during a dispute on Monday morning, adding that the employee was not injured. The sheriff's office will obviously forward their findings to the district attorney's office for consideration of misdemeanor charges. A source from the sheriff's office added that this is a very minor case. However, it's making national news because Britney Spears can't catch a break, you guys. Her attorney said this is overblown, sensational tabloid fodder. Nothing more than a he said, she said. He said, she said.
She shed.
She shells
shed.
down by the seashore.
She shells
It
by the
is-
seashore.
It is Sean Connery's birthday show.
So here we go.
I think it was just like. So I was telling Brad earlier that I feel like it was someone, and she's been under a lot of pressure with everything that's going on. Someone had their phone and was probably giving her a hard time. And she probably got fed up and slapped their phone out of their hand. And that's assault.
Well, she is a striking woman. So.
Oh, Derek. You did it.
But
Somebody
yeah.
had to.
Yeah, it was probably like, I feel like it would have been deserved. You know,
Yeah.
at this point, like,
Just leave me alone.
For real. Like, I feel like any of that shit that Britney has done has been well deserved. Like, you fuck with her enough.
Yeah, she kind of explodes, but she has like a reaction.
If you have anyone that's harassing you like that, like, yeah, any normal human being is gonna lose their shit every once in a while.
I'm
and
guilty.
Just be like,
I'm certainly
you.
not immune from that.
Right.
Her attorney goes on to say anyone can make an accusation, but this should have been closed immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
The only reason it wasn't closed immediately is because it's Britney Spears.
Because it's
Right.
Britney Spears.
Absolutely.
We're still pro Britney here.
Yeah, we love you, Britney.
We love you. We're going to keep rooting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What do you say we get into some shameless plugs? Now, we do have quite a few shameless plugs. I know Derek's got some shameless plugs. Elly's got some plugs. I've got some plugs. I want to get more plugs in my head.
I got earplugs.
Jordyn's got earplugs. All right, we'll start with Elly. Elly, what are your shameless plugs tonight?
Yeah, follow me on social media. The Bad Bitch Bible blog on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And you can also visit the website, thebadbitchbibleblog.com. The website is going to be getting redone hopefully soon. I'm going to make it a little more user-friendly where you guys can interact and comment and post your own stuff, which I think will be really cool. And another thing that I want to start doing is like free life coaching advice through chat or email.
Nice.
Yes.
Very cool. We'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Derek, any shameless plugs for the master of disaster?
Well, as you know, I'm currently working at Benihana, and if anybody's looking for a job, come see me, Benihana Stewart. We are hiring everywhere. But there's something else I wanted to talk about that's not quite a shameless plug. It's something that Brad and I were speaking about earlier, and about the possibility of him being able to go live on Roku at the beginning of the year. I'm going to put it out there that if you can get half of the funds to cover that cost, I'll put up the other half.
Holy wah.
Whoa!
This is on live.
Shit.
Can't take it back.
Holy shit, Derek.
Holy wah.
I want you live on Roku.
Well, to be fair, I'm not
what a
exactly
gem.
sure of the cost, but that was part of my shameless plugs. So
It's a pre-shameless plug.
it's a pre-shameless plug.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll revisit this in my shameless plugs.
Well,
Yes.
thank you, Derek.
Any shameless plugs from the beautiful peanut gallery?
No.
I like your hat, by the way.
Thank you. Oh, a shameless plug.
What's the Rose Apothecary?
It's from Schitt's Creek.
I was about to ask you. I was like, I know that name from somewhere.
So familiar.
It is Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, I just discovered, well, I knew about it, but I had never ventured in the site because it's consuming Sheeran or however you say it.
Oh yeah, that fast fashion website.
Amazing. Like, period, hands down.
They're getting a lot of
Get on
flack
it.
right now though,
Why?
because it's fast fashion and it's cheap.
It
You
is,
know what
but it's
fast
no
fashion
cheaper.
is?
It's no
I don't
cheaper
know.
than Forever
Explain,
21.
because
So-
this just happened
And
to
Forever
us.
21 is kind of the same thing. So like people are giving like those kind of websites like a lot of grief because it's cheap products that they're selling a lot of. So like fast fashion is things where like you're just producing so much product, and people when they're done with their clothes they just throw that shit out, right? So like any of those fast fashion like websites and things like that, people are like, oh well, you're just wasting resources and polluting the earth. And like I buy clothes like never. I'm still wearing shit from high school.
It's
So-
amazing. I love that it's cheap. That makes
Right.
Yeah, and they
Yes.
have so many things. Oh,
They do, and
my
it's
God.
super cute, right? It is super cute.
Like, how much do you think this hat was?
$5.99.
$2.80.
Right. Okay.
Shipped to the
Period.
door.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
Free
that's-
shipping,
and that's
free returns.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But like,
here for
I'm
it.
just saying, like, I don't care
Well, it's
either way.
interesting.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like a lot of people are against Shein right now because it is considered fast fashion. And like, I guess the alternative, which I've looked into before too, is they have sites where you can rent designer clothes and handbags and jewelry, and you rent it for 30 days, and then you just mail that shit back, and you get a brand new wardrobe every 30 days.
Kinda dope.
And it's designer stuff, and I've looked into it a lot, but like, you know,
Yeah.
this shit's expensive.
And I don't know. I'm impressed because I thought it would be shittier quality stuff than it is.
Right.
Kind of. I mean, it's no shittier than going to Ross or to
Right.
Forever 21 or H&M or
Yeah.
any of the. I mean, it's all probably honestly from the same.
But yeah,
Places
it's
anyway,
It's all
so-
them hipsters out there, like
Yeah.
fast fashion is the
So-
devil, and it's just like
This
but
shirt
it's
that
cheap
I'm wearing
fucking
right
clothes.
now
And I'm frugal,
is
so I'm
13
here
years
for it.
old.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
13.
I feel that.
But yeah, I think I spent like $100 and I bought like
I'm for it. I love
19
it. Their shit
things.
is cute.
Yeah.
It's cute and
it's
it's
awesome
cheap.
and it gets the job done. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah, it was crazy. Like it came in like 2 huge vats of and envelopes at the
Yeah.
door, and I was like, Jordyn, I think your entire
and they package it
wardrobe
nicely.
collection has arrived.
And the shipping's really quick. I thought it was going to take like a month to get or something.
Right.
It came in like a week and a half, and yeah.
So this
But
is a
I can
shameless
see the
plug
hype.
for
yeah, that's-
Shein.
So yeah, so if you want to hook your girl up with some coupon codes, you got my information. I've placed 3 orders already, and I've been on there like 3 weeks. So,
Lord.
oops. Anyway, so that's my shameless plug. Thanks for listening.
Shameless plug for Shein.
Yeah, hook your girl up.
All right, well, it comes to me, you guys. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in live with us and joining in the conversation. We had some very fun from Sweden. We had somebody listening
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Very,
Olivia
very
from
cool.
Sweden.
Olivia. If you're not here live, then we invite you to come and hang out on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. We love engaging with all of you in the chats and comments. Please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on your favorite podcast platform like Spotify and iHeartRadio. And more importantly, go to our Roku channel and at our channel, give us a 5-star rating. Derek generously said that if you would match whatever the cost is or half of the cost for us to go live on our Roku channel, that he would match it.
I stand beside that.
And I'm gonna stand beside him. Seriously, this is something that we're looking into doing at the top of the year. I wasn't going to announce it tonight, but here we are, because that's such a generous offer from our very own Derek Zugel. And so we are looking to go live on our Roku channel on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., giving you another opportunity to watch our shows live, not just on your phones or your computers, but literally sitting down in your home at your TV where you would normally put on Hulu or Disney Plus or whatever it is. You can go right to our channel on Wednesday nights, put us on, hassle-free, and we're there waiting for you. And I think it's very, very cool, and we're very, very excited about that effort. So, Derek put that challenge out to you. If you guys want to become a sponsor of that endeavor, reach out to me at jamsandcocktails@gmail.com or brockentertainment@gmail.com, and we'll talk about it. At any rate, Derek, you son of a bitch. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at the Code Rum, tcnightlife.com, the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart, Treasure Coast Entertainment, Jeff Farashidian for chiming in earlier, Parklet Films, that is Zach Jones, Hop Life Brewing, Drizzly,
Jose.
and the Indie Bible. I also want to give a huge shout out to our friends at the Bug Juice. If you're local to the Treasure Coast and you don't know about the Bug Juice, it is a all-natural bug repellent made by our good friends here locally, and it's amazing. It smells great. It wears great. I'm bringing it up because I was getting eaten alive at a gig on Monday at the Square Grouper in Jupiter, and I had some of the bug juice in my car, and I went and sprayed myself down and didn't get a single bite the rest of the night. And I took note, and I was like, this stuff actually works, and there's no DEET, there's none of that nonsense in there. So go check them out, The Bug Juice. If you Google it, you'll find right where they're at. And I guess they ship nationally or internationally. They ship to you. So if you're out of the state, you can still get it. If you haven't already, please, again, go to our Roku channel. And on your Roku device, give us a 5-star rating. And, of course, enjoy past episodes right on your television. I don't have any one-man band shows until next Thursday because I'm on vacation. Yeah.
Jordyn deserves that.
Yes.
As we are taking off to Michigan to visit some of Jordy's Bam Bam. So if you're fiending for any Brad Brock music, you can binge my tunes on Spotify and iHeartRadio. Just search Brad Brock. Also, download the free JNC Podcast mobile app for iPhone or Android. You can catch these podcasts. Tune in to JNC Radio for great Treasure Coast music and indie hits. You can check out the tcnightlife.com entertainment calendar for all the Treasure Coast Entertainment's goings-ons. And you can get it from your favorite app store. This has been my Shameless Plugs! Well, you guys, here we are again. I feel like we've come to the end of the road. Is there anything else? Any closing remarks before we get to the end of this show? Elly loves picking her nose. That's just some knowledge.
Wow,
that you
okay.
All right, we're going
That
Just
you
gonna
should
put
all
my
know.
shit out there.
Another
It's very
shameless
healthy
plug
to pick your nose. That's all I'm gonna say. Very healthy.
I'm gonna leave
Everyone
it
should do it.
at that.
Don't eat them. Just pick it.
Oh wait, what? You can pick your nose. You can pick your friends, but don't pick your friend's nose.
Unless their hands don't work, and then
These blew my mind, Jordyn. That was incredible.
Thank you. And now
Well
I'm in
done.
that who said it category on the trivia.
No kidding. For sure.
And on that note, we're out.
Yeah, right.
Out like out. Well,
y'all are a trip.
y'all are a trip. Anyway, you guys, I certainly hope that you've enjoyed the show. And join us next week where we'll bring you more entertainment news, music, and shenanigans. Again, please give us a subscribe on YouTube. Give it up once again for Miss Jordyn Taylor. Elly Brock. And Derek, the Master of Destruction, Zoogle. Woo! Happy birthday, Gene Simmons. You guys, we'll catch you all next week. Until then, stay motivated. Drink some water for the love of God and take care of each other. So important these days. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.